And those are maybe most likely going to be the ones that are overlooked for certain positions because they don't fit that prestige or pedigree, the cookie cutter, right?
Yeah.
Your mom's talking and doing what she's doing. She's maybe saying stuff, right? She's trying to advocate, do her thing. You know, it's a very common thing for a lot of folks. And so sometimes the people that play well with others, right? They're good kiss ass. They toe the line of being white and being woke. And you're right, they're just in that margin. And there's a lot of my coworkers that all have been promoted. All the kiss asses recently, Spence, all promoted. They're all my boss now. All of them.
Of course. Yeah.
I'll be real with you. Most of them shit therapists. My boy's good, but the rest of them ain't good. Yeah. And you see a lot of these fuckers that aren't good at certain things, but they're good at schmoozing. They're good at, playing the game. They keep getting promoted. And I was telling a client, it really sucks, man, when people that get promoted that aren't good at actually doing the job because they don't know how to build it and making sure that everyone's doing the job. It's like if a teacher's magnificent, but they don't get promoted, it ends up being someone else that's like wants to be an administrator, but isn't really good at the teaching. It really isn't good at patient healthcare. Really good, isn't good at being a therapist, but now you're the director of all the therapists. But you can tell that you're kind of like a shit one.
Yeah.
How do you navigate and make sure that you're meeting the needs of your clients, but also meeting the needs of your workers? And so we see this scene of Alan being like, what the fuck? And he goes into his office and he advocates.
Yeah.
He's like, I've always respected you as a decent woman, right? Like a decent, like, I don't like you, but you're decent.
Yeah.
And are you done? No, I got more to say. And this guy is legit awesome and deserves a fair shake. I really like him because he's talking about fairness. He's very black and white on this fairness thing. Multiple times throughout these clips, Spence, everyone's mentioned, I know you'll keep your word. I know you'll keep your word. Love that.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people that keep their word, but a lot of autistic folks, our word is going to be our bond. I said, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. I don't know when I'm going to get to it, motherfucker, but I'm going to do it. Yeah. Trust is a big thing. And the stuff that he was saying, man, had me ready to cry in there, man, because I've been that person for years being used and abused.
Mm-hmm.
And now I'm working hard, but I'm making a ton more money and like being affirmed and validated. And all I did was get used and abused everywhere else. It's wild. And then you have to sell yourself to get a 2% increase on your raise. And then you tell me I'm trash and you give other people 4% and I got a 1. I got a 1. I don't even want a 4. Just give me a 2.
Yeah.
And I told people, I said, you're going to take money from me. From me? When me and Spence were at St. Mary's together, they took $5,000 from me once. Said, yeah, we're not paying for this. Your old boss retired and, she ain't here to protect you. So we're taking this from you. Well, I said, no, this was hand shook on by the vice president and my boss. It's not right in the contract. Damn. Spence, you want to talk about blow up, which we're going to get into the next scene.
Yeah.
I blew up on the vice president over at St. Mary's.
Yeah.
Fuck you. Fuck everyone in here. You going to take my money? I don't even make no money. You're going to take $5,000 from me? I'm stopping people from killing themselves? This is fucked up. He said in his ear, and they tried to get me to calm down, and I wanted to leave, and then they forced me to sit down, and then I blew up, slammed the door. I went full Sam Zark on him, dude. I ended up calling my dad fucking shaking. I mean, I was shaking. I couldn't even touch the buttons on the fucking phone. I was like, damn, I'm about to get fired. He's like, it's okay, man. We're going to figure it out. I'm like, how the fuck we going to figure it out? I guess we're moving back to Michigan. He's like, we'll move back to Michigan. We'll fingerprint. We'll figure it out. We'll get a job with Sharon, your old boss. I'm like, all right. I had to sign this thing and reprimand and apologize and all that shit. And I never apologized. Never did. You're not taking $5,000 from me and then telling me that I'm wrong. Nope. So why do I say this? Some of us get pushed way too far. We get taken advantage of. And I'm very masculine. And if I can't advocate for myself and I'm getting taken advantage of, Spence, what do you think that's happened to everybody else?
Right.
What do you think that's happened to all the little teddy bear girls that I knew from St. Mary's, the ones that can't talk, that can't articulate, that have to use AI to send fucking emails? So this podcast, this character is very common. The more softer spoken, more internalized, very anxious, very scared, ostracized individual, very common. All my scientists that I work with now, some of the top scientists in America, Spence, are terrified to speak out and to ask for certain things. So when it's a neurodivergence, a lot of it's just the trauma from like life to make them quiet, reserved, insecure. My heart goes out to all the Jerrys out there. Me and Spence have been a Jerry at times. This next scene is wild. This was a very, very emotional scene with Alan. This next scene is wild, Spence. So I'm going to let Spence go ahead and take over.
Yeah. So Jerry finds out that he's not getting the position, right? And that Brad is getting partner. And so he starts like freaking out in his office. Like, where's this? And he just starts like pacing, and he's like, I'm done, I'm quitting, because they don't respect me, and this is the last time I could actually be a partner. So fuck you. And so he goes out of the office and he sees that they're having a party for Brad. Very smart. Have the party in office. That was really smart of them after they knew that this fucking guy was not happy about it. And so they're having cake. Jerry picks up a knife. He looks at Shirley and he's just like, is this enough? Is this enough? Starts cutting the cake. And then he just fucking goes postal and grabs her and puts a knife on her throat. And while he's doing this, he's also building up his case and making sure that he's legally within his rights, while he has Shirley by knife. And yeah, and then Crane tries to get his gun, can't get his gun. He knows exactly, like, because he's actually shot people in the office before.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Yeah, he shot multiple people in the office. He actually got in trouble a few times. He's still part of it, which is hilarious because he has his name on the door.
Horrible behavior.
Doesn't get fired, can't get fired because he is part of it. And he's also brings them a lot of money. And so Alan finds out about this, and he's like, what are you doing? What's going on here? Why are you doing this? And he just explains that he's been pushed too far. And Alan calms him down, has a very calming voice, to make sure that he's also getting Jerry calm. And then he also makes sure that he is represented by Alan, or Alan's represents him in his case, because he knows that he's gonna get him off, because I mean, it's Alan Shore, of course he is. The fact that Alan doesn't look down on Jerry, even though he had an outburst like this, really goes to show his character and how much he cares for Jerry, because he could easily just be like, whoa, that dude's crazy, done with this. But no, he knows that Jerry needs help, and he also knows that the predicament that the law office actually put him in for this to happen. Now, don't get me wrong. I think Jerry has to, he has to take accountability for his actions, right? Because you shouldn't be putting a knife to somebody's throat like that.
Unless they want it. I'm sorry. There's a kink thing.
Okay. Thank you for explaining it. Appreciate that. To all our viewers out there's a kink out there. If you put a blade to their throat, they get turned on. Just so you know.
Instant cum bucket.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Sorry.
Yeah. They also do it with other weapons, firearms and everything.
Wasn't that in Beef? The one girl beats off with the 9mm. I'm like, Jesus. Yeah.
People are weird. Let me tell you. Don't kink shame. I'm going to.
Don't kink shame.
If you're gonna fucking blow your pussy. I was,
Oh my
I'm in kink shaming.
Yeah.
Sorry.
It's a little
Sorry.
dangerous. A little dangerous.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Do your thing, girl, but a little dangerous. I like them black too, I guess.
Fucking
Oh,
fucking herself with a Desert Eagle. Jesus Christ. Most powerful handgun
Yeah, I got
in the world.
I got a micro 9, so.
Jeez. Yeah. Nothing but 9mm here. I got 22, son.
I got one of them little BB guns.
22.
Oh, pivot.
But yeah,
Yeah,
I like this
down
scene.
on him. Yeah, go ahead.
Because he doesn't look down on him, and then he also is, even Shirley at the end of it was just like, wow, this is really good work. It's like, yeah, motherfucker, he's been here 15 years.
Yeah.
Now you realize, like, oh shit, he does very good work.
She's like, but now you see why we can never hire him. No.
Or you never promote him.
Never promote him. Yeah, like, come, chill out.
Yeah.
He was never going to be
That's a
violent.
whole different thing.
Yeah,
it was never going to get to that point until you pushed him over the fucking edge.
You used him. You abused him.
Until and especially until the very fucking end. They could have waited for Brad like another year or whatever, another cycle, whatever they do.
Yeah.
They could have waited another cycle and just been like, you know what? You're a partner.
It's fine.
He doesn't even have to be a fucking like upfront partner. He could just be somebody in the background.
Yep.
And then just put Brad in there at some point.
Yep.
Like, you're gonna make money either way. Did you see how many fucking partners they had?
I saw it was like 100 or so.
Conference?
Yeah, it was a lot.
They'd be fine if they had one partner that was like
autistic, and like, well, let's be real. A bunch of them lawyers are autistic as shit. That's a different point for a different day.
Yeah.
But yeah, I get what you're saying. Yeah, like, let it ride. What's so wrong with it? It's wild, man. So obviously we don't condone, is what we always used to say, is like violence, a knife, or attempted murder. But the funny stuff aside, the way his mind works, and I need you to go give me this code, and boom, 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 boom. And then I need you to go give me this, boom, 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 boom.
Hey, thanks for watching this video. Check out the full episode on our channel and anywhere you find podcasts. Also, remember to like and subscribe. Whoop, whoop.